Well, we finally got one of these, and we finally got one of those. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman. Welcome back to the Long Dark and our interloper run that we are going to be taking to the far territory. She is now starting to get geared a little bit, and what I mean by geared is we now have a way of being able to harvest saplings, as well as being able to harvest, and some of the dead corpses that are laying around in the world, which means I can now start trying to have wolves help us out. I do want to pop this before we leave, just because I want to know what's under it. That is what I figured I was going to find, was another rope and another couple of things. We're going to put those on there. We're going to pull a bunch of torches. And today we're going to run back down and try to hit as many of these containers as we can, understanding the fact that this person still does not have a bedroll. That's not a big deal now. All we need to do is hit up a couple of more cargo containers. Three? We're going to hit everything up that we can hit up. And then we're going to be running to Pleasant Valley, and hopefully we should be able to come up with some kind of something. To be fair, why don't you make a coffee while you're at it? We're sitting here talking for a second. Why don't you go ahead and just blow up and make a coffee? It won't hurt you at all, and for that matter, probably should warm up one of these. We'll do that, and do that, and I want one more full one, sure. Something is up with this fire. It didn't want me to be able to cook anything next to it, and for what it's worth, we're going to leave everything else the way that it is. I don't think there's anything up here other than maybe this that I want, because we have managed to... How long does that take? 27 minutes. I don't want to burn my food. Is this 27 minutes? This is 27 minutes too. Okay. But I'm going to leave those set. We've got all the parts we need out of those things, and I will pick these up because we've managed to use up all of our fire starting capability stuff. So that shouldn't take 10 minutes. Nice. And we'll at least have a couple of tinder plugs and a cup of coffee and a rose hip tea. We'll put one stick back on that. We'll pull a torch back off, and we'll take our can. All right, so we're headed back to deer clearing now, and I think I'm going to go ahead and immediately just drink the hot one that we just made. And I want to be over about there. I lost it. I drank the whole one on that one. Whatever, no big deal. We've got lots. The rose hips are not so much of a big problem unless we manage to get stomped by a moose. So we're going to go back down to deer clearing, and we're not going to climb the rope because we're heavy. And the only reason why I'm heavy is because I'm taking all of this clothing with me, at least down to Mountaineers, or at least down to a point that we're not in a place that is not very warm. I don't want to be in that tail section trying to hack things up. So deer clearing is this direction, and we need to kind of go down the fun way, which is we're going to go down the face of the mountain over here. It can get a little horror, crazy, whatever, ornery, I guess is the word, but we'll see. It's not too cold. She's probably going to get wet because of the snow, but hey, we can at least go on. And oh, look at that. I need to cut this portion out. 1 second. Well, that's fun. My key binding decided to stop with my, recording. Stop recording button. But that's okay. We'll just cut it out and continue right there. Anyhow, we're going to head down the mountain over here in a snowstorm that could easily become a blizzard. But this is one of those new weather types that I think they put into the game. It looks like it wants to snow, or, blizzard, and then it doesn't. It just kind of gently snows all day long. Yep, and we're going to do a little bit of that because I'm going to be a little hasty about it right now because I don't want to lose my torch. But again, if it blows up, it's no big deal. We can get down. If you come back behind the cave and you follow this little canyon, it'll point you down into the section that you need to go into. So this is the pathway that the bear walks in. Deer clearing is behind that mountain over here. Now, I want to go back down this direction carefully because there are a few snowbanks. I want to be over in that area. So if you just kind of work your way down carefully and, try not to hurt yourself too much, you'll be fine. This is actually the shelf for the shelf cave right here. Right there, that's the shelf. We look around. Do we see a bear? No, I don't see a bear. I'm just going to walk right here along this edge. And right around the corner. Straight for those 2 containers in deer clearing. Now, there's not going to be anything in them but food and shoes, I believe. Oop. You know what? Actually, did I get... What do we have for boots on right now? I forget. She's got those on. Do we have a better set of those? Not right now, but eventually. Go ahead and just put those on for right now. They're a little bit better protection. I need to quit jumping off this stupid hill. Yeah, I knew that was coming. It's fine. As long as it's the wrist and not a leg, I don't care. Let's go find out what's in these containers, and then we'll run down to Echo and find out what's in those containers. And then go to the wing and find out what's in those containers. I think I picked up a toolbox, so we should be okay as long as we have a couple of pieces of scrap metal. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Typical. Cloth, scrap metal, cloth, cloth. Okay. Open the container. We're going to put away some of this junk. Namely that. Actually, no, I want those shoes. Those are going to make good stuff for us. I probably should put those back on, huh? I'll keep the socks. Scroll. What happened to my scroll button? Those can go in there. I'm not going to break those down. Those take way too long to break down, so I don't usually break those down. And this can go in there, and I think we'll just leave it like that for right now. The hat, actually, I should change hats. I've got a better hat to put on, don't I? Put you on. Let's go. All right. Fire, torch, go. Keep moving. We need to get down into... Go pretty much the exact same way we just went, or we came down the mountain earlier when we came... Well, we came down the mountain. When we came out of Ash Canyon... That is going to mean I'm going to leave a sapling behind over here, and that's fine. Where are those birch sapling that I want? Those are over by the wing, I think. He's going to go eat a deer. No, he's going to come after me, really? Why are you going to come after me? I figured you'd go after the deer. Huh, okay, whatever. Well, I'm going down here. You can follow or not. I don't know if you can. And I think we went this way, right? Yes. Oh, the magic of crampons. There we go. We're back down. All right, nice. All right. We go this way and then down back into the ravine. Go check those two, that container, then around up to the wing and out. I just want to make sure we have all of the clothing that could possibly be spawned in this zone in our pockets, or at least looked at and sorted before we leave. If it'll let us do it. Now, these down here should have clothing in them. Or this one. Get rid of that. It's heavy. It's just like these. These are really heavy. I'm gonna cook them, sure, but they're very heavy. I usually don't carry them very far. Tomato soup's good to warm up, and that's about it. Guess I can kill... Do we have a short one? Yes, we do. Why don't you just get rid of the fuzz, please? Not really worried about the broken wrist. She'll be fine. I think I'm going to be more concerned about this wolf trying to eat us while we saw this up. Yep, good. You come over here first. You gonna, like, run behind me this time? No, you're gonna go the way I don't want you to go. Alright, this is one of those times when you want him to come back before you start doing anything. I want him to get out of this area. Go over there. Yeah, okay, so he'll run up that canyon and we should be okay for a little bit. Oh, come on. Thin wool sweater. Please.
This will come in handy.
Ah, no, that sucks. I'll take the socks, but oh, that hurts. Which one's better? Those? None. Go ahead. All right, so we do have one thin wool. Is this one better than that one? No, none of these are better than what we've got as far as those go, and the jeans can stay, but we'll probably rip them all up. I do hope this is not a one underwear run. We did get the ear wrap, that's good, but I hope we don't have a one underwear run. Not that that really matters, but I want to try to take her with as much warmth bonus as possible into that zone. But the next one will have coffees and teas in it. And maybe some more crackers. You never know. How badly are we now? Not much. It's not terrible. Could be worse. Let the song play out. Now, I would go harvest that deer if I was staying in Timberwolf for a while. But we're not planning on coming back. At least not anytime soon. So I'm going to leave those carcasses laying where they are. They'll be here should we ever need them again. I have plans as to how I want to do all of the deer stuff. Now, I mean, I can cut the meat off of them and eat them. We've got plenty of food. I'm not worried about it. We still have all of the cattails laying around the lake. We still got a few other things we can do, but we have a hacksaw, we have a hammer, we have all that we need to go become an interloper. I mean, to that matter, I could go kill 2 bears and have a bearskin bedroll, although I'm never going to waste a bear pelt on a bearskin bedroll. I'd rather build 2 bear coats. Man, it's stupidly warm. Wow. Of course, the torch is an amazing thing on a windy, kind of somewhat, well, non-windy, somewhat cold day like this is. That's the difference sometimes between freezing and not freezing, which is why I will try to tend to carry one. A torch will give you 3 or 4 degrees warmth bonus, depending on which scale you use. Now, this deer over here, I don't know. I don't like harvesting this one over here unless the bear is way, way, way far away from where I am, because he won't care about that fire, and the wolves over here won't care about a fire either. They'll just walk right up behind you and try to eat you. So we'll leave them alone for right now. Give me another torch. We're gonna have to make another fire fairly soon anyway, but I think we've done quite well with this match. It's lasted quite a while. Yeah, the bear's over here. He's right over there somewhere. Oh my, hey, dude, I need to go over there. I feel like we might have a weather change. Can you? I know. Can you turn around and go the other way? I want to use this. Will that drop and get him to come this direction? No? Okay. I need a rock. You, go over there. Get in here. Dude, I don't want to be here all day with you. Okay, he's turning around. All right, now he's reset to go look at the rock. Bears be glitchy. I just need a couple of minutes to run over there and look. I know what's in it. I know what I want out of it. He walked right through the tree. We'll go around the back like we did before. I just want to get over here to this. And I need some more rocks while I'm at it. Just pick a couple up. You just wasted 3. Yeah, he's following the rocks. Good bear. Yes, please. A little unnerving, I know. I don't want to shoot this one. Where's he at? Okay. Yeah, all right. We can go. And since the moose is not currently here, I don't know where his... Yeah, there it is. I guess he is here. Huh. I didn't see it the first time. There should be a scraping on... Yep, I guess I completely walked right by it. Y'all probably said it. Whatever. Let's go. Now that we have a hacksaw, we'll cut everything we can find between here and the exit. We'll go sort a bunch of this clothing out, get back to the mountaineer's hut. He can just enjoy this little valley right now while he can. That's fine. Quick torch fire. Hopefully.
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Where is everybody? Keep an eye on them. Don't lose your sight there. Yeah, we'll cook it when we get inside. I just want some more torches. It's a good long walk between here and there, and I just don't want to not have some kind of thing to throw at a wolf. You know, actually, it might be too early for a moose. We might not be alive long enough. I know they're kind of odd when they spawn sometimes. All right, let's go. Now, there wasn't a sapling over here. Sometimes there is one up on top of this little like knob right here, this little spot that comes down. Both of the wolves are over there. All right. Jeez, I have a notion to just keep pushing. Let's just get everything out of the cabin, or yeah, get everything out of the cabin, and then we'll see. How many torches did we pick up? I might. Let's just go pick up everything we can. She's not terribly freezing right now. It is getting a little dark, but that would mean we could get down to Pleasant Valley, get to the Prepper's Cache, because I've gotten everything I wanted out of this zone at this point. Pop a coffee, I've got one. We'll probably dump a bunch of junk, although I don't really know at this point. Now the wind's going to come up. That's usually what changes my mind, is whether or not the wind decides it wants to come up and blow my torch out. Yeah, I walked right by it. Wow. Yeah, I know. You've got a lot of food. I'm not worried about it. Yep, there it went. Give me one of the blue ones. Amazingly enough, there's not a wolf up here right now, which is usually what's going on. There's usually a wolf right here hanging out with these rabbits. Doot, doot, doot. I mean, it's still not all that cold. I might just dump a bunch of stuff. Because there's nothing else to go look at it. I mean, we can go up to Andre's Peak, or we can go to one of these other tops of these little hills over here, but there's nothing else to look at. There generally will not be anything up there. And we got the hacksaw, and we got the heavy hammer. So I've gotten everything out of this zone that it's going to give me at this point. The only thing I could go do now is convince a wolf to kill a deer. But all right, back to Mountaineers. Let's take a... Oh, my God, I forgot I had all that coal. Well, let's take a quick stock of everything we've got. I want all of that. I actually think we could make a hat right now. I want both of those books. I actually think I could make a hat right now. Huh. Hang on a minute. What is a, not a hat, but gloves? Gloves, 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 gloves. Rabbit skin mitts, 3 out of 4. But I could make a hat. And this comes to that point. We already have one. Excuse me. This comes to that point. We already have the wool toque. And the wool toque, given that it, once it's completely repaired all the way up, is as good as a rabbit skin hat, generally. And we can for sure just go ahead and start scrapping some of this stuff up. I'm going to take a couple of minutes, do a little bit of inventory management, figure out what we're going to do, because I want to go ahead and probably fix that before we leave. And yeah, I think we're doing doing reasonably okay. I don't want to jinx it, but we're doing reasonably okay. She has a spot that's kind of warm, but it's not great to live in. And, I mean, I left a whole bunch of coal right here. That's fine. I'll do a little bit of inventory management. Probably going to be dumping a bunch of wood, and I will see you guys right back. I think we're just going to go ahead and light a fire and fill it up with firewood and cook a bunch of food and do a little bit of repairing and ripping up of things. So I'm just letting you guys know that there's an awful lot of firewood right here. There's an awful lot of coal sitting right here. I should be able to easily get a really nice long fire, and there's no reason for me to get in any kind of more of a hurry than I already am. Let's just stay the night one more time. There's an 11-hour fire. That's perfect. That'll let me cook a couple of things, rip up some clothing that we don't really need. She's not tired, so there's no point in me hauling anywhere, going anywhere at this point. But I can at least cook this stuff since it's a little scary. Repair a few things up. And then in the morning, I can go do what I think we need to go do. So I will see you all in the morning. Alrighty, she got a good night's sleep, and I managed to repair up a few things, so we're actually kind of reasonably well within, aside from a couple of things. I probably should throw a repair on that, but I'm wearing that mainly for this windproof bonus, and that's pretty much it, but it's definitely given us a little bit of ability to do a few things. We do have some guts, we do have some stuff. I forgot to cut those all up. That's fine. And we can drop one of those. She ate every single one of those cans without getting sick. That amazed the heck out of me. Every single can she ate without getting sick. Go ahead and repair that while we're at it. All right, it's kind of late in the afternoon, late in the day. That's perfectly fine. That's good. What we're going to do is we're going to pull 1 or 2 torches off of this, and I want good torches. This is a coal fire. Come on, button. That's a good torch. Just a couple. And then we're going to check our firewood capabilities. We have 6 pieces of coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And grab one more. Like a full torch, please. There we go. Let's get to Pleasant Valley. Oh, and I'm going to take that. Now, we picked those cattails right here. I picked a couple of them. I don't know if I want to mess with these cattails. I think we're just going to leave. Let's just get out of here before something crazy happens. It's not cold right now. She's actually warm, so I'm going to not worry about warming any teas. But we need to get to Pleasant Valley. We need to get the heck out of this zone now. But I'm really happy. Now, the next fun part is going to be we need to start finding all of the saplings that are going to be around this really, really quick general area. There's going to be, if we're really lucky, there'll be a maple right when we hit the river coming down off the hill from the crash site. And depending on what the weather's like when we get into Pleasant, we may be doing the crash site right now, or we may do it next time. Just depends on what Pleasant Valley wants to throw at us. But I do want to kind of collect a few things up here, and then I'm going to make a kind of a circle up over the top over here. I might probably not go up this way, but we're going to go ahead and catch a couple of things. I know there's probably a couple of more, maybe an option for a sapling right here somewhere. Did it already get picked? I see birch bark. I'm hoping at least for a maple when we go into the zone, like right as we get into the zone, or like right around that corner over there. There will be, or generally should be, like quite a few birch saplings very close to the plane crash. And we're going to have to do the thing that is explore all of Pleasant Valley. I am interested to see with this one where and if we run into a bedroll. I have a feeling this might be the one that should have one either in Winding River or something like that, but I don't know. We'll find out. It might not be. But let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I wanted to go up and, well, I was going to say I was going to go look up at this corpse. Can I get up here right here? I forget if there's a corpse here. Let me up. Just for giggles. Is there going to be a corpse here, or did they move this one too? There's a stick. No core. Oh, nope, nope, there he is. Part of that point in Loper, when you're hunting anything that could possibly produce feathers, you just hunt them until you find the feathers. This one also has like a little teeny tiny shelter cave right there. Let's get to the thing. Start walking down the hill. I don't have a pry bar. That means prepper and... Oh, that's going to suck. All of that area is going to be terrible. Not that it really matters. We all know that. There's very rarely anything in that zone. And, you know, I don't know if there's any caches in this one specifically. I know that some of the zones don't have caches, and I know that some of the zones do. One of which we're going to be hitting, hopefully in Pleasant, is... Well, I'm interested to see on a save after the supposed update that fixed the loot spawning. I want to see what this one has compared to my other one, because my other one got all kinds of stuff she wasn't supposed to get. And this one, we're going to get to see one that I know might be a little interesting shortly. Well, I mean shortly, in an episode or two. When we start exploring Pleasant Valley, Pleasant has several, as far as I know. And there is one in Pleasant that's going to be kind of interesting. But let's get the heck out of this zone. Not trying to spend a lot of time. Just want to move forward and try to gear up again. Now that we have all the parts that we need, the only thing we're missing is a bedroll to actually be able to do the real work. And unfortunately, we only got 3 flares. That's fine. I know that they have randomized the spawns on those things, and I know that we will find them as we go. So they did change that up, because on Interloper, that was our big deal, is, you know, you go get a couple of things. I think my big scary moment, and where we're going to find out with this one, is I want to know what's in the bottom of the Raven Falls Ravine. And on this one... Oh, you have plenty of food. Quit whining. So we'll see what we get. It's so far been interesting. And that was sheer luck, guys. I mean, as far as getting the hacksaw and the hammer, that was sheer luck. I'm happy to have a hammer. Hammers they're not my favorite weapon against a wolf, but they will get a wolf off of you reasonably quickly. So long as you have enough stamina to wield it. A wolf and an axe for one hurts the wolf, bleeds the wolf, and gets him off you. A pry bar scares the wolf away. A hammer hits the wolf really hard and scares them away. But the problem is the hammer, once you get underneath about a half an eyeball of stamina, you have a hard time swinging it. So your damage rate on the wolf, or scare rate on the wolf, is not nearly as good as something that weighs half that much. So that's why I tend to leave the hammer behind once I get an axe. So I will always trade a hammer out for an axe, or a hatchet, or whatever it's called. Bounce down before we get another sprayed ankle. Hello, Pleasant Valley. Hello, preppers. Hopefully a pot, but we'll find out. Let's go see what's in here real quick. Another torch. Go. Thank you. This is going to be sad because we don't have a pry bar, and I don't know exactly where we might find a pry bar in this zone. So that's 1, that's 2. Probably going to be the barn. Not that I'm going to come back up here and pop these open ever. Wow, all 4 of them. Love it. All right, a little piece of cloth. Nothing in the thing. And what do we get in here? Not right now. New fleece mittens. I just fixed those other ones. Dang it. Whatever, they can stay right there for now. All right, let's go to Misty Falls. Misty Falls, Misty Falls. We're going to kind of do a little bit of a sideways backtrack around this area. I want to go see what's in Misty Falls, like, right away. Oh, hello, there's a backpack here. And if there is a sapling right there, we'll go cut it. But are we going to get a pot right here? If we get a pot right here, I'm going to be very happy. I'm tired of making water. Hello, thank you very much. You can go right there. You can go right there, and you can get picked up because you're the better one out of everything that I've got right now. Doesn't really matter. And the wood, how heavy are we? You know, the weather's nice. Let's go. Actually, I think we're going to do Point of Disagreement real quick, and then we'll do Misty Falls. Because the weather looks like it might want to get ornery. Is that a sapling way over there? Here comes the weather. Come on, Pleasant. If you're going to be unpleasant, be it right now. I think there is a sapling right over there. Neat. All right, we'll go. Just run. If unpleasant wants to be unpleasant, let's be it unpleasant now. I want to go check out Point of Disagreement. I know there's something here I want now. I never usually come to this little spot. But we can get to Misty Falls the other way. Come on.
I could eat a horse. Let's say I'm not, because I love horses.
Yes, you do like horses. Point of Disagreement. Is there going to be something here for me? Nothing on the floor. Must remember, check all of the visors. Eat your cruddy little chips. Oh, yeah, and feathers, as always. Pick feathers. We come to these places for the feathers. Not so much for the content that the thing is going to give you, but... Nothing. Look around the outside. Locked. Nothing.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
You just ate. Calm down. Ah, there we go. Retext. She's been hoarding those stems and hiding them in the piano. God knows why. Deal with it. I'll deal with it. I want to see what that one looks like. Spray paint. We don't want spray paint. And anything else? Now, the unfortunate thing is some of these you actually have to go find the thing to get it to do anything. And so far what I've seen is there is no randomization. That is going to be there across at least 3 or 4 so far that I have tried. That's always there. We're going to find out how good it is on this one. Because this one was done after... the update. But we'll take the other way up to Misty Falls. I could have swore I saw a sapling on this wall over here. I don't know what it was. Might have just been a stick. Oh, it is. Excellent. And a wolf. Can I sneak up behind him and cut it down without him knowing it? Where'd he go? Where are you, dude? Right there. Keep my eyes on you while you, Cool. All right. Actually, I want him to come find me. Can you come see me? I want to go that way, please. Come on. Come on. Quick, before the wind blows. Of course you're going to go that way. God dang it. Alrighty, let's go see what's at Misty Falls. We're gonna do that, and then we'll probably, especially if we find something, call it. I think I'll probably call it right here anyway. Or we'll probably go back to Preppers. If we don't find what we want in here, we'll go back to Preppers and call it. And then we'll move towards the plane crash. Burnt Ridge Cave has a bed in it, so I don't need to worry about maintaining things. Is the dead guy here? No, there's a rabbit. Is there a piece of food here? No, there's a box. Nothing in the box. All right, whatever. Torch, go. We still have this torch fire going, or this fire that I carried from... I think we've kept this one for at least 2 or 3 episodes at this point. Let's go see. Misty Falls Cave, what are you going to have for us? Aside from more coal. Sticks. Okay, the box is moved. Bandage. I'll take a bandage for right now, yes. Let's go to the back. Have another chip while you're at it. Yeah, if it's here, cool. If not, I'm not going to sweat it. I'm really not going to sweat it at this point. Don't see much, but oh, I think there's a coffee sitting there. Hang on a minute. You're gonna get heavy. Just quit whining. You'll be fine. I mean, I could just drop it on the ground right now. It wouldn't really matter. Quick, just leave the torch. I don't need it. I will take your coffee. I don't want your disinfectant. I'll take the marine flare. Is there anything else hiding in this little spot?
I've never felt so cold in my life.
That's a snowbank. All right, put your clothes back on. Ah, dang it. I always manage to leave one thing. Come on the outside. Thank you. Don't matter where. Actually, I'm gonna put you over there, you over there. I know that takes the windproof out of it, but these are incredibly rare. And then we'll just light a new torch. Actually, how much is on that one? Oh, that'll get us through a little bit. Well, nuts. There's not anything there. Let's go around the other direction and see if there's something else-wise in here. And then we'll, I guess, light us a fire up top and make some more torches, go back to Preppers, and call it. Oh, that one went a ways. Nothing. All right. That's fine. There's plenty of caves in this valley. We might try to check all of them. I'd like to know where this one is, if it is.
I wonder if I can drop any.
Plus, it never hurts to pick up a lot of coal. Make another torch fire. God dang it, I used the wrong thing again.
Come on, little fire.
Whatever, it's fine. We're gonna find several of those things, hopefully.
Oh,
I have a feeling there's gonna be another one in, I don't think it's coastal, but I think we'll find another one in, well, we might find one in coastal. You never know. There's supposed to be one in coastal. Likely there will be one in Mystery Lake, and that's fine. And yes, we're going to coastal. We have to. I want those long underwears, and we're going to hit every place that we can see that might have the long underwear. So let's go. All right, let's get back to preppers, and then I think we would call it for today. Some of these, like I said, they might be a little long, but I'm trying to get her done, or at least somewhat explored while we can. Mild amount of wind, that's fine.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I do kind of think we probably are going to forge in Desolation Point, though. Because I think what I want to do is kill a bear either in this zone or the one that's at the town site in Coastal, and then go forge, do a little run around in Desolation, get as much of the goodies as we can out of there, and then go do the work. Of course you did it. Nope, nope. I have 105 and I just heard him. Well, I turned that noise down somehow. Oh, he's over there. That was a waste. I probably could have got away with this.
I could eat a horse.
It's like the wind sounds are broken totally. Come on. Who? Where'd you go? Get away. Yeah.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, if you quit running into the wind, you'd be fine. All right, let's get back into preppers where we're reasonably safe before this torch runs out. Alrighty then. I think we'll call it right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to make sure she eats a little bit of food, gets a little bit of rest, and we can kind of go on doing other things. We have Pleasant Valley to explore, which means next time we're going to go straight into the airplane crash and see what else we can find for clothing. We would like, at least for what it's worth right now, I would like another pair of these. I would like a little bit better gloves if at all possible. Certainly wouldn't mind another one of those. And, well, another coat to replace this would be great. For now, though, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I get her a little bit of a nap so we get our save point, and I will see you. Bye.